Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. Thank you for joining me today. This video begins on Friday the 8th and it ends on Saturday the 9th. So when I start filming it, it's actually Friday morning, and then I finish the video up Saturday morning and putting it out there for you guys. Well, guess who is still in the hospital? Me! But I am going home today, and I do feel so much better. I do feel so much better. And it has been a good hospital stay. Like, all the doctors and nurses and different specialists that I've dealt with have all been great. They've all been very nice. I mean, there's been a few times where I got frustrated, but nobody knows that but you guys. I didn't express that to anybody because it wasn't a big deal to get upset about. Basically just, sometimes miscommunication or clash in personalities or something, and that's nobody's fault because we're all different. But anyway, I'm glad to be getting out of here. I'm going home to get a shower and get dressed, and then we are jumping in the car and we're taking off to Shreveport so I can make my 1 o'clock doctor's appointment. Yes, so I am going home. I'm being discharged this morning. Not sure exactly what time, but I did express to him that I needed to go home and get a shower and then get to Shreveport for an appointment. So that is the plan for today. We're headed to Shreveport. Yay! I really don't feel like going to Shreveport, but I don't want to miss this appointment and have to wait a month or so to get rescheduled to get back in. And I will be following up with the GI doctor in Shreveport also, so that for treatment for the gastroparesis. So I'll be following up with a gastro doctor with all that. And they did start me on medications for that particular condition. Some Reglan and I don't remember the names. It's like 3 different medicines. 3 different new medicines for somebody who hates taking medicine already. So, yeah. I'll see y'all after a while when we're headed to Shreveport. Guess who's going home? Me! Actually, I'm not going home. We're going to run to the house and I'm going to try to get a shower and jump back in the car so we can head to Shreveport for my doctor's appointment. Because if I don't make this doctor's appointment, it could be months trying to get back in. Okay, the nurse has rolled me downstairs. We're outside waiting on Big Daddy to get the car. And it felt so good to just walk out into fresh air. It was a little cool and a little misty, but it felt really good. I was such a relief to walk out and feel that fresh air. So we're just waiting on Big Daddy, and that's all my junk that he's got to come back and get. And now I'm in the car and he's loading the car, and I'm just excited to be out of that hospital. I'm so excited. But I am super weak, so I know I'm going to have to work to get some strength back in my legs. Now, this is our road, like our house is at the end of this road, and we're going down there. But let me just show y'all how bad a condition our road is. We usually don't travel on this end of the road because you can see that road is just all broke up and crumbled. It's from flooding so many times. But yeah, that road is in such bad condition. Both sides, all the way across it. So we don't normally use this end of the road, but I tell you what, all Louisiana roads are just about that bad. I don't know about your state, but our roads are pretty bad. Hey friends, look who's out of the hospital and in the car, traveling. We are headed to Shreveport, Louisiana. And I know that sounds crazy to get out of the hospital and jump in the car and head on a road trip. But if I didn't make this appointment, it could be months trying to get back in. And I didn't want to lose my place and my appointments. So we're in the car headed to Shreveport. Huh, Big Daddy?
Yep.
I hope you're all doing well and having a good day. It is so foggy here in Louisiana this morning. It's got a little bit mist and rain, but it is just foggy, super foggy. Anyway, after today, we get back home, I'm going to take some time to recuperate and recover from my 7 days of being in the hospital, a road trip, plus being sick for several months and not knowing what was going on. And now we know the gastroparesis. I gotta learn how to say that. But I'm on 3 new medications for that. And plus I'm going to be seeing a GI doctor soonish when they get that scheduled. So hopefully I can get lined out for all that, and got some new things going on for me. So hopefully things will get better. But today I just got to hold it together while we weave in and out of traffic.
Can't be late.
With my driver here. We're about halfway there.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're halfway to Shreveport, and then I have my doctor's appointment, and we're gonna make it there just in time if everything goes smoothly like it's going right now. But I wanted to check in, and we'll be checking back in later today. Here we are. We're almost at my doctor's appointment, but I know I videoed this strip right here showing that church at the end a lot, but I just like the view of that. I like the view of driving up close, and, you know, that steeple getting closer and closer. And it sure is good to see something different than the 4 walls that I've been looking at for the past 7 days. Oops, it's time to stop.
Back up your stair.
I don't know what all's that way.
Huh?
So I don't know what
I just
all.
about went through it too.
Oh, I finally got it.
You need a biscuit again?
You need a biscuit. National Biscuit Company.
Looks like they repainted it, don't it? Looks like 2 minutes still.
Okay. I'll wait on you. My legs are so weak and shaky. I keep having to sit down every few minutes because our legs are just so weak. Okay, here I am in the waiting room and Big Daddy's up there checking me in. I just like to film art. I like to get pictures of art and just kind of film some art. So that's what I was just kind of doing right there for a second. And there's my handsome devil. Emphasis on devil. Now I'm in the little room waiting for the guy to come, or whatever nurse, or I don't even know who's coming. I think the nurse comes in first. Waiting on her, and then looking out the window, that's St. Mary's Hospital over there where I've had some surgeries done. I was trying to get the big huge fountain out in front because it's really cool. Okay, this next thing I'm going to show you is actually what the pump inside my body looks like. This is a Medtronic pump, as you can read the information there. And that's the size of the pump right there. So I was just trying to show you guys what the pump actually looks like. It's in my abdomen on my side, and the tube goes around to my spine, just like it shows in that photo. So I happened to see this there, and I thought, well, that would be a good thing to film, just so you could understand what's inside my body and how it's placed and how it kind of works, I guess. So it continuously gives me morphine, a tiny, tiny drop of morphine. It's not that much. But anyway, I thought it was just cool that they had that sitting there. It's the first time I've seen that, so I wanted to jump on and record that. Alright guys, I just came out of my doctor's appointment, and they did up my morphine and my pain pump by 10%, and that ought to do me for a little while. Hopefully.
You jumped on us.
Yeah, somebody mashed the gas pedal.
It responded quickly.
Anyway, and then they said that next time I come, they're going to schedule a refill again. Surely I'm not already ready for a refill, but who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We're headed to get Big Daddy something to eat. He is starving. Poor man. I'm starving too, but I'm a little iffy on eating. I'm scared. But I'm going to try to eat a little something so I don't get sick from not eating.
Yeah.
It's a catch-22 there. Huh, Big Daddy?
Yep.
Anyway, so that's where we're headed.
She's just complicated, you know.
Yeah, I try to be as complicated as I can be.
Oh, you are.
I'm not happy unless I'm complicated.
Telling you.
Anyway, we're headed to the Blind Tiger because Big Daddy has not ate there in a long, long time now. Several months, huh?
Yeah. 'Cause one time they were too busy to go into.
Yeah.
Second time they were closed from the wreck.
Yeah.
So it's been a couple months since we've been in there.
So we're going to the Blind Tiger today. Let Big Daddy get him something good to eat. He deserves it. He takes such good care of me. He deserves a good meal.
I got you here.
Got me here. It got me here alive.
We only had to do 85 to get here.
You did not.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. Silly man.
Felt like I was in a NASCAR race.
Anyway, I'm just so happy to be out of those four walls of that hospital room today. Like, you just don't know. I am very, very weak, though. My legs are so weak. I might have already said that. I can't remember. But I'm very weak. But I gotta move around and build my strength back up. And then, hopefully, now that we know what's been going on with me for the past several months, I can, start to get better and do better. Now that we'll have that under control and know how to deal with those issues. Because that's been going on several months, and, I didn't really know what was going on. So, anything else, Big Daddy?
Nope.
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 That was quick.
Yep.
Alright, we're fixing to go eat.
Concentrate.
Okay, that is the Blind Tiger, and that's where we're going to eat. But the parking spaces up front here are taken, so we're going to drive around to the back parking lot back here, and you have to pay kind of a lot, about $6 to $7 to park. We don't have that where I live. We have free parking at restaurants and places, but there they have a lot of places where you do have to pay to park. So anyway, that's what Big Daddy was doing with his phone, was putting in his license plate and all that kind of stuff so he could pay. And now we're walking up the sidewalk around to the restaurant. Hey friends, thank you for joining me at my desk. It is now Saturday morning. We made it home Friday night, very, very late, at like 10 o'clock at night. Yes, it was a long, long day. But it was a good day. I enjoyed spending my day with my honey. I missed him so much. Excuse me. I missed him so much while I was in the hospital. And so we were just glad to be together that day. I mean, I seen him every day. He came up there when he got off work, and he would stay at night until he was just falling asleep. I would be saying, you know, Jody, go home. Go home and eat you some dinner and go to bed. And he'd be like, no, I'm going to stay here with you. You've been here by yourself all day. You know, I mean, he's good to me. He can get on my nerves too, but he's good to me, okay? Just want to clarify that. we normal, okay? We get on each other's nerves, but I'm extremely grateful and thankful for him. So while we're talking today, I'm going to be opening my Care Bears. These are, they're kind of like the calico critters. They're flocked. Means they're a little bit fuzzy, like the calico critter animals are. And I got these at Five Below yesterday in Bossier. I hadn't been to my Five Below, but I think this is the 3. They have 6, and this is the 3 boxes that they have. Anyway, so Big Daddy and I had lunch at the Blind Tiger. I think that's where I left off, telling y'all we were going. And we did go to the Blind Tiger and ate. I got the crab cake appetizers, which is 3 crab cakes. I barely ate half of one because I was so scared I was going to get sick or start hurting or something like that. Sassy's about to die to get up here. And I had not brushed her. Normally I brush her like every day, sometimes twice a day. I have a pet brush and I just brush her, not at my desk because I don't want hair all over my desk, but I'll brush her over there on her cat tree or wherever she's at. And you can sure tell that she has not been brushed in a week. You can sure tell that. Anyway, lay down, Sassy. So the bears that I'm opening right now is Funshine Bear. And that's this one right here. See if I can pop that out. Oh, they're so cute. And yes, it's flocked. It's holding a little, like a little watering can. And I guess has flowers on its stomach. Oh, it's so cute. It is, ain't it, Sassy? Did you like it? So this is Funshine. And this one right here is called Share Bear. Okay, let me throw these in my garbage can. This one's called Share Bear. Looks like it has a sun on the stomach and it has some flowers. Maybe it's sharing with someone. So cute. And these are, if you want to know how tall they are, they're not quite 3 inches tall. So very comparable to the Calico Critters. Okay, so after we ate, Big Daddy said, I know you don't want to just go right back home. Okay, so let me just say, I felt really good yesterday. The only thing is I felt super weak. But other than feeling so weak, I felt pretty good. Okay, and what I was saying, I'm skipping all around. I barely ate a half of crab cake because I was just so scared to eat. I was nervous. I did not want to have another bad flare-up. I didn't want to get sick. I didn't want to feel all that pain again. So I just ate a little bit. And I brought the rest home. And maybe I can eat some of that today. And then I can eat on a meal from a restaurant 2 or 3 days. So I can probably eat some of it today and then some of it tomorrow. Okay, so this one is called Cheer Bear. And it has I'm not going to remember these names and I'm not writing them down. And you leave my sucker alone. It has a rainbow on its stomach. And then it has like a little heart with some rainbow. We'll call that yarn. I don't know. Something coming out there. I'm not writing these names down, so I'm not going to remember them probably. But this is Cheer Bear. Sassy, some people don't like that toy. Okay. And this one's called Tenderheart Bear. And it is sitting down. It has a present on its head and a heart on its belly. And it's kind of a brownish color. So far we got purple, yellow, pink, and brown. Anyway, so after we left there, Big Daddy said, I know you don't want to go right back home. I said, I've been shut up in 4 walls for 7 days. I just wish I wasn't so weak. But my legs and my body's weak because I've been, in a bed for 7 days, sick as a dog. And so I said, the only way I'm going to get my strength back is to do stuff. So he said, where you want to go? I said, Five Below. I love Five Below. These came from Five Below. I just love the cutesy stuff from Five Below because I'm a cutesy type girl. I like all the cutesy stuff they had. And so this is what I got there. Now I could have filled a buggy. They had so many cute things. Okay, this one is called Good Luck Bear. It has a clover and it's holding a heart. It looks like a cloud cut out of the heart. It's not a clover. It's 5. I don't know, but it's cute. So there we have a green one. And then we have a purple or a blue. I think it's blue, yeah. And this one is Grumpy Bear with the cloud with the rain. And isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. He's so cute. Sassy what? Anyway, so we went to Five Below and walked around, and this is what I got there, was these 3 little packages. And Big Daddy wanted me to get something to make me happy and put a smile on my face. And so I got these. And I love them. They're cute. Just going to try to give you a little bit better look. There's like the purple, the yellow, the pink, the little tannish brown. He's cute. He looks like his arms are really fat. He's cute, that one is. The green and the blue. And I like the look on his face. Okay, so anyway, that's what I got. And yes, I'm smiling about it today. I love them. I think they're really cute. And then we went to Ollie's. We always stop at Ollie's. We have Ollie's here, but we always stop at the one in Shreveport or Bossier, either one. Also, because a lot of times we get snacks, and we get snacks for Big Daddy to eat on the way home. In case he gets sleepy, he can start eating some trail mix or chips or nuts or whatever it is we got. And my voice is just going in and out. But anyway, we stopped at Ollie's and he got some snacks. And I saw this book. Now, let me just tell y'all, while we were eating, I said to him, and I think I might have said this to you guys also, when we were looking at a crochet book, that I feel like my spirit animal is a sloth, but I don't want it to be a sloth. I want to be more like a cheetah, because I want that energy of a cheetah, right? We went in Ollie's, and there was this book, Find Your Inner Sloth, a journal celebrating slow living. Y'all, I felt like this was just placed right there for me to walk in and see this book and get it. It was only $2.99. The sloth is the spirit animal and patron saint of slow movement. The gentle mammal has a lot to teach us about slowing down, taking things easy, and smiling even through the tough times. Amen. Find Your Inner Sloth. Find Your Inner Sloth is a mindful journal filled with inspiration and exercises for getting us to do less in order to achieve more. What? What? Yeah, this book was just sitting there waiting on me to come in that place. So I looked through it, I thumbed through it, and I thought, well, I couldn't really sit and like just read it or, look through it too long. But I thought, it's $2.99. What's it gonna hurt? Yeah, this book is cute. This book is cute. It's like just little activities, something to read and think about, and then sometimes it has a little thing to do. anyway, I just felt like it was meant to be. So I got this book. This is all the different chapters in the book. I'm just going to go down a little bit closer so you can see. There's a lot to this book. So anyway, it came from Ollie's. I don't know if it's available anywhere else. You can check it out. Find Your Inner Sloth, a journal celebrating slow living. I'm going to crochet me a sloth. Seems like I've crocheted one before, but I don't know what I did with it. I might have gave it away. I might have sold it at a market. I don't know what I did with it. Anyway, here we go. And if you guys want to, I might could go through this book kind of a little bit on my videos and just kind of tell you what chapter I'm on and kind of what it's about. And just kind of do that if y'all want me to. Somebody let me know. Is that something you're interested in? Or would you want that to be a whole separate video going through this book? Or what? Somebody give me some ideas on that. Anyway, I'm glad I picked up the book because I think it's going to be beneficial just to give me something to think about. And Sassy here, let me just tell y'all, Phoebe and Sassy missed me so much. I don't know if Sissy really even cares that I'm home. But these two, earlier I was trying to do something here on my desk. I was trying to go through, okay, I've been in the hospital since November the 1st. So I was trying to get my my planner, my calendar book, and write down what I needed to write down for the month of November. Like I needed to write down I was in the hospital that whole week. I needed to write down all my doctor's appointments for November, bills that I need to pay in November, you know, all my things that I write down at the beginning of each month. When I turn the page to the new month, you know, I fill out the necessary things to keep me going and keep me in line of what's going on. So, anyway, I was trying to do all that, and I had pulled up my appointments on the computer, and I was trying to write my stuff, but yet she wanted to be right here where she's at right now. And so I kept shooing her away. Now, I had already petted her and loved on her and all that. You know how she is. She just never gets enough. So I'm going to pause the video here and show y'all what she did. I shooed her away and made her get down so I could finish up what I was doing. And as I was working, I looked up and this is what I saw. She got up on the shelf and went behind my computer screens and was looking through at me. Y'all, this just cracked me up. I laughed out loud when I saw this. Is she a funny cat or what? I mean, that was just hilarious. My sassy girl. Huh, Sassy? Yeah, we gotta brush you. Yeah, normally I brush her sometimes twice a day, but at least every day. Sometimes a couple of times a day. But, and that way she's not shedding hair. Her hair doesn't get all over my yarn or my desk because she's been brushed. But you can sure tell that her mama has not been here to brush her. Huh, Sassy? You hadn't been brushed in a week. A week and 1 day now. So I'm going to have to get her over there and brush her. So anyway, I do want to tell y'all this, that they did up, and I don't know if I said this earlier in the video or not. If it's a repeat, I apologize, but it won't be very long. They did up my morphine and my pump by 10%. But please keep in mind that I know some people are worried about me getting overdosed. Y'all, that amount of morphine I'm getting is so tiny. It's barely a speck, okay? I'm not getting very much at all. And I know a lot of people keep, they're concerned that I'm getting overdosed by the morphine or getting too much morphine or the morphine's making me sick. It's not. I'm barely getting any morphine. If I took morphine pills by mouth, I would be getting more morphine than I am through my pump. And that's why we're continually raising my my dosage, and we're raising it at such a slow rate. I mean, we're going sloth style here. We are going sloth style because we don't want to raise it too much, and I'm getting too much. We want to raise it super slow, and as I start to feel better or feel like I'm getting some relief, then we can even slow it down slower so that we don't jump too high, right? Yeah. So there's really no concern in that. And I'm not getting sick. I'm just lost my voice, and I don't know why, because I ain't talked. I didn't talk to anybody for a week. Too much. But, and now I'm just losing my voice. Anyway, guys, I wanted to come on and talk with you guys and close out that video. So I started this video Friday morning in the hospital, and I'm finishing it Saturday morning at my home. So, yeah, that's what's going on. But my voice probably sounds horrible, so I'm not going to keep y'all. I'm going to let you get going so I can get this video put together and up and out so you can watch it and you'll know that I am home. I do have to go to Target today to get my prescriptions. I got 3 new prescriptions that I have to take. I think 2 of them, I know one of them is 3 times a day. Another one might be 1 or 2 times a day. I'm confused. I'm all over the place. I got to figure out my medications. And the thing is, we crush my medications and put through my tube also. So, yeah, I have some liquid medications and some pills that we crush, and they all go through my tube. So, yeah, I got to figure all this out. I don't even know if I got the brain power to figure anything out right now, to tell you the truth. I need a secretary. Anybody want to volunteer? The position's open. It pays in yarn. I can pay you in yarn. Oh, gosh. Anyway, guys, I love you all, and I appreciate you all so very much. I wanted to mention that there's, I wanted to mention a couple of crochet channels that have mentioned me. One of them is Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches. Jennifer, I love her so much, and she loves me. I know it. I know she does. How can she not? No, she does. She does. And I know she requested prayer for me. Also, I want to mention Crochet and Relate. Crochet, no, not crochet, Create. Create in, the letter N, Relate. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get my mouse. Oh, I can't even find my mouse. Sometimes it gets stuck in between screens. Because I can take my mouse from this screen all the way to this screen. And sometimes it gets stuck right here and I can't find it. The other 2, Grandma Wanda's Crochet Corner. Also, Spring the Fiber Enthusiast. Y'all, I don't know if I'm going to remember to link those below, but I might. Grandma's Wanda's Crochet Corner. Spring the Fiber Enthusiast. Cinnamon Stitches. And Create and Relate. Okay, guys, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all requesting prayer for me and y'all just mentioning me on your channel. That was so sweet. And I appreciate all your guys' thoughts and prayers this past week. Really, I have been sick for several months, if you want to know the truth. I started getting sick back up during the summer, where I was struggling really bad and just having a hard time. And I didn't go into great details of what all was going on with me. Sometimes all I could do was make a video and get back in the bed. And I wasn't getting much crocheting done. I was just doing very little because I was just so sick. But I didn't share all that. I didn't really just share all that until things got so bad that I couldn't try to push through. And I'm that type of person, is I push through until I can't push anymore. And like I told Big Daddy, I said, I've just tried to push. I've tried to be strong. But sometimes the strong have to lay down and rest. I feel like I hadn't been accomplishing much. But this book says that's okay. Because one of the chapters in this book says less is more. I've heard that plenty of times, less is more. No, one of the chapters is I'm just going to tell y'all some of these chapters, okay? Because some of them, I really just needed to read. Sleep in. Be here now. Start where you are. Breathe slow. Find your tree. Go slow. Stay safe. Let your hair down. Sloth is good. More is never enough. Pajama party. Oh-hoo. Declutter your mind. Patience, my dear. Limit your expectations. And I do put way too much expectations on myself. Sloth selfies. No cares in the world. Bloom where you're planted. How to get perspective. Conserve energy. The present moment. It's all going swimmingly. Work less. Think more. Slow sloth crumble. Don't just sit there. Wait a minute. Let me start over. Don't just do something. Sit there. Savor the sweet and sour. Sedentary solitude. The joy of missing out. Usually we have the fear of missing out. This is the joy of missing out. I can't wait to read that. Sloth, Shanghai. Keep it simple, sloth. Slothial media. Slow is the new fast. Sloth spirit guide. Your body in balance. More free time. sloth travel, slow learners. That's me. Slow learner. I can't never remember to, like, you know, I don't learn my lesson. Slow versus stupid. Slow bread. Sloth power. Get off the grid. Everything is temporary. You have a choice. The Tao of sloth. Illness versus wellness. I can't wait to read that one either. Baby sloth steps. International Sloth Day. Energy saving mode. Nothing matters. So I didn't read them all. I just read some of y'all that kind of stuck out to me. But anyway, look forward to some of those. Now, what was I getting at? I don't know. Yeah, you know, I push myself. I always do that until I can't push anymore. And then I feel guilty for not being able to even function. I have no reason to feel guilty. I just do. So, right now, I'm just in survival mode. I've been in survival mode. And I'm probably just going to stay in survival mode for a little while. Because I've got to heal my gut. I've got to learn what my body needs. You know, people say, oh, eat this, eat that. Oh, you know. Well, my body does not tolerate those things, such as fresh fruits and veggies. My stomach is not going to tolerate that. I'm not going to be able to have things like that because they take longer to digest. Fresh fruit, fresh veggies and stuff. I would have to have it cooked down to nothing for my body. And, you know, people say, oh, eat fiber, eat fiber. Well, no, that's not going to work for my body. And plus, you know, I have my esophagus where certain foods do not even fit down my esophagus. So, that's also a thing. And people are always like, why don't you eat this? Well, because it doesn't go down my esophagus. Even the nutritionist was telling me to eat toast. I told her I cannot eat bread. And she's like, sure you can. Your saliva will help it go down. I'm like, okay, my saliva does not even help water go down, okay? There's days where I cannot even get water down my esophagus. So a piece of bread is not going to go down it. I tell you, at times I want to just wring her neck. And she just kept on and on and on throwing the stuff out at me. And I was like, just write this down. She's like, I am, but we got to go over it first. Ugh. And so I've got to figure out a schedule to get my feedings, my 2 feedings 3 times a day. She said I could have chocolate milk 3 times a day. Also, I need like a Premier Protein or Boost or Ensure Plus. Not Ensure Plus or Equate. The Walmart brand. But it has to be the Plus. I can have that several times a day. And that may be all I get. But if I can get like some mashed potatoes down or something to that effect, then I would cut out some of that other, not the formula, but I would cut out my either chocolate milk or the Equate Plus drink or Premier Protein drink. I need all the protein I can get because I'm protein deficiency. I am malnourished and protein deficiency. And my potassium is so low. That's the other thing I gotta take is potassium. These big tablets. They remind me of the Alka-Seltzer tablets. And you drop them in water and they just fizz. Psh. You don't want to put that in your stomach while it's fizzing. One nurse did. And I was like, we're not doing that again. I threw it up. But anyway, so you have to wait till all that's finished fizzing before you can put it in your stomach. And I have to put as least water as possible in my stomach because my stomach can't handle that all at one time. Now, when I drink something, like say I drink a protein plus, Premier Protein, or I drink a Boost, or even sweet tea or something like that, I'm just sipping on it and setting it down. I'm not just turning it up, guzzling it. You know what I'm saying? I just take a sip and set it down, crochet or color in my coloring books or whatever it is I'm doing. And then I'll take another sip in a little bit. And so that's why I can, you know, take liquid that way. But just to put liquid in me and shoot it in, no, I can't take that. Anyway, my mind is just bouncing all over the place. So I know I told you I was going, and then I just went to talking. But let's see, what else was I going to say? Yeah, I've got to figure out when I'm going to take my tube feedings, when I'm going to drink my plus drinks to get more protein, because I have to get protein in me. I've got to try to get peanut butter in me. And peanut butter, when it's in your hot mouth, it will melt and go on down your esophagus, and you can chase it with a drink. So that should work. We'll see. But I got to try to get as much protein in me as possible. I don't know if y'all can see Sassy's face. She just looks at me sometimes like, why aren't you petting me? And then, you know, and I got to figure out what am I going to try to eat? What things are high in protein for me to try to eat that will go down my esophagus and that I will be able, I have a mirror here. Sassy just usually acts so funny. See how she does when she looks in the mirror. So I've got to figure this out. I got to figure out my med routine, my medications. I got to figure out, you know, what all I need to be doing. And I got a notebook especially for that. But I don't even know what to write down in my notebook. I don't even know where to begin. I'm kind of just mentally drained right now. And I just don't know. She's looking at that so serious. I just don't know where I even need to start. Sassy, do you see that cat? You like that cat? She's always so funny with the mirror, and sometimes she looks behind the mirror. Sometimes she just grabs the mirror and pulls it to her, thinking it's going to be a cat there, I guess. Anyway, I got a lot I need to do, so I'm just going to be in survival mode for a little while. And I know you guys don't mind, and I know that you'll continue to pray and come check on me and all that kind of stuff. I appreciate you guys so much. I really, really do. And I'm going to go ahead and let you all get going and get this video together for reals this time. I love you guys, okay? I'll see y'all in the next video. This is the notebook I got to write down all my medical stuff to try to keep up with everything. And today with us, Friday and this Saturday morning while I was talking with you guys. I appreciate you all so much. You mean so much to me, and I feel your love, and I hope that you can feel my love to you. Remember, it's a beautiful day to crochet, friends. I'll see you all in the next video.